Got to join my own live so I can type to people. No kidding, man. I got like 70 of them. Hey, Rick Renstom's live. That's true, yeah. Well, weeknights anyway. I don't know where he's at. I would guess Midwest, Ohio, somewhere. Harry want to die. I got a surprise for Harry. So I made him something and I got to ship it to him, but now there's this Canada Post strike, right? So I got to send you something, a couple things too. And now I'm like, well, what? Now what? I just wait a month or what? Yeah, no worries. What, you got a Mac? PC. Mac is really bad for that. I mean, I can see you and I can see my feed on your system. Hey, Harry. Harry can't hear Mike Unk. Oh, really? You can't hear Mike? Yeah. Oh, because, okay, yeah, because he's listening to, I get why. Okay, thanks, Harry. I know how to deal with that. It's because Harry's listening to my live and I'm listening to headphones. So all that means I have to do is put you through the speakers. So I will do that now. There you go, Mike. I can hear you now. We can all hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to get back to second screen. There we go. All right. I have a weird setup tonight. I have my two monitors for my computer, and then I'm using my tablet to be a third screen, which is running this part. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can start doing a stream now.
Yeah, no worries.
Broadcast.
Hey, Harry, I got something cool for you, man. But with the postal strike, I don't know. I might have to wait like a little bit to send it to you, but I will email you before I send it because you said you might move. So we'll see what happens. All right.
Arts. Why isn't there gaming under music? No, this is not me for kids. I don't have a thumbnail for this right now. Create podcast.
Harry says, yes, sir.
Okay, I am now streaming.
Right on. Both got lives running?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm going to close this. Close that. Close that. Close my channel analytics. YouTube Studio. Well, the fun part is that up there, yeah, Quest for Gears is live. I see that now. So if Quest for Gears is live. I see that now. Now mute it. Now I see both.
Don't cross the streams.
Oh, I don't think. Am I? Oh, start.
Oh, there's Numb Thumb.
Oh, he's on now. Cool.
Yeah. This is complicated, man. This is more complicated than it should be. But we are running 2 lives and your central setup.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's doing here. Okay.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
If you haven't heard, the bird is the word.
Is bird the word again?
It is.
Oh, one of those bobble birds. Those are cool.
I gave him too short a bowl, though. He can't reach his bowl, so I have to keep dunking his beak in to give him a drink so he'll go.
Oh, there we go. It is live.
It's a drinking problem.
But I don't know if anybody's sending us messages.
So, yeah, you got to kind of monitor your own live, right?
Well, I have chat open on my
Your ODS or whatever the heck
Yeah.
it's called. Okay. This is
maybe I have to select it there. Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. All right.
I'm gonna get into your live too. Oh, you got a nice live thumbnail. Oh, right on, right on. Okay, yeah, this is working. So we got the three of us, and Harry Wanna Die is in as well.
Hey, Harry.
Harry says dinosaur. Dinosaur to you too, sir.
Yeah, a bunch of old fogies here.
That's something like stream. What's going on? Maybe it's too slow. I don't know. Set up an overlay for your breaks. So no, there's 2 people. Chat rate. Oh, it's too many questions. Stop with the questions. Okay. All right, I got 2 concurrent viewers. You must be one of them.
I am, yeah.
Okay. And you're probably seeing your own screen.
If I go to the Zoom, I see you front and center. I see Numb Thumb up in the top right with which looks like a beautiful Tascam studio bridge. I'm basically rotating between your Zoom meeting and my live and your live.
So the only thing I don't like about this is what's going on my channel right now.
I gotta see your channel.
This is what I don't like on what is, oh man, I hate this.
It's complicated.
Well, it's because I have, let's see, there we are. Am I on the screen now? Yes. Okay, pull this away. There we go. All right. So monetization is off. What? I'm not making money off of this? No.
That's what I find with the lives. You gotta make the money later if people watch them back.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I don't think anyone's gonna watch this back.
Oh, Harry Wanna Die's on mine now. Okay, stop asking me questions. So let's see. My voice is so low. Like, what do you mean, like low, or it's really quiet? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I have it as
I
loud.
hear you.
Well, I think it's because it's going through my art audio, the USB mix, and for some reason the vocals are quieter. So yeah. So I got 3 concurrent viewers, so I don't know who the third person is because it doesn't really tell you.
Harry, I think you'll be able to hear Mike better if you watch on my live. As complicated
steal
as
my
that is.
viewers. Go ahead, steal my viewers.
and we're both not monetized when we live, so that part don't matter.
I guess it doesn't matter. Well, then why do they let you click the like button on a live if it don't matter?
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe there is a way to monetize a live. I don't know. I just find that I have to monetize it later. Hey, you want to hear something weird? I played a drum beat from the Beat Buddies the other day, and I got freaking totally unmonetized.
Really?
Yeah, somebody has one of the Beat Buddy, the drum patterns is copyrighted straight up.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous. So one of the video was like, hey, like basically like, hey, I'm gonna play some patterns from my Beat Buddy, and it caught on to one of them, and it named it as a song, and it freaking like no appeal, just straight up no monetization of that video.
Okay, did you guys just see that? It just went on its own.
Oh, the camera. Yeah, that's cool.
Your ghost camera.
I move, and now it's over there. It does not know that I'm over here, so there's something over there that it's watching.
Oh, that's weird.
Something more interesting. That's funny. It's like maybe it likes your guitar.
Well, you got leaves in the window there, Mike.
I'm trying to get it to come back.
You got leaves blowing in the wind in your window.
Oh, over here. There we go. Well, it's funny because a lot of times it will go over. Let me slide over here. It'll go to the door and it'll just stare at the door for a while. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I know this house is really old and I know there's creepy things that happen in here. So
Really?
You should hang like a painting in front of it so that it looks like that's what's looking at you around the room. like a painting of a cyclops, and it's just like looking at you.
Hey, Numb Thumb, did you get my mail yet? My snail mail?
Not yet.
What the hell, man? Something's going on with the postal.
Oh, big time here too.
Oh, really?
It's been bad. Yeah, it's been like in the news, and then they don't talk about it for a while. But the past, I guess, year or two, it's been like slowly popping up in the news that the postal service is just like drowning in stuff they haven't delivered, and short staffed, and lack of oversight. And the postmaster general basically says, "Yeah, it's bad." That's his final statement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, our postal up here in Ontario, well, in Canada, I guess, is broke, and they're just about to go on strike for more money, but they're broke. So they're talking about what not doing residential mail. Do I got that right, Mike?
Yeah.
So it's like, but how do you ask for more money when you're broke and you're gonna now offer less services than you historically ever have? It's crazy.
Yeah, they want more money. Well, they're talking about dropping residential, so it would probably be the way it is for me. I have to go to the post office to get my stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's I don't know how much residential they do anymore. They've been dropping it forever. So
yeah,
we don't have that here. We have a post office.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I mailed you something about a month ago, but I mean that guitar pedal never made it to that guy either in Arizona. So frick, I feel helpless. Like, what do I do? Like, maybe go to UPS or Purelator or something?
UPS, if they do Canada and the States, would be better.
I think they do it.
Than federal to federal.
Now, Num Thumb, do you know what Purelator is?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Sounds like a smoothie maker.
That's like, what do they have down there instead? DHS? Like Purelator is another shipping company for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have FedEx.
Right. Okay, FedEx, yeah.
UPS and USPS.
Oh, right.
Federal.
Gotcha.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there's your stream. Okay. It wasn't coming up all of a sudden.
The videos are way delayed, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Hey, Num Thumb, wave for a minute.
Waving.
You're waving? Yeah, see, it's way delayed. You're not waving yet. Crazy.
Probably. But the sound is.
Yeah, the sound's pretty tight, right?
That is really delayed because like it's taking forever.
Well, then just don't look at me.
I keep getting a warning that my stream is slow, so
It's all good though. The audio's good.
Probably because you're hosting me. I'm on mobile.
right, yeah.
Harry says you only live once. They
It's
say.
slow, and then if I click it, it says it's good. And I'm like, okay, so what's the problem then? Why do I have to keep looking at this? Oh, no, I have no viewers. Maybe that's it. You have no viewers. You lost somebody. It's like, okay, that's fine. We're just having fun here, so no big deal.
Harry says, trade your van in for a 5.0 Mustang GT. Straight pipe it. You only live once, they say. Yeah, my van sucks, man.
Well, I have, like I said, with my car, I have to get the bearings fixed. So I'm literally not driving it until it's fixed, which is going to be this Friday. I went there today and I said, I don't know, because I just got new tires in like either the beginning of the month or the end of last month. And it was making a hum. And it's just been getting worse. And I said, well, I don't know if it's the tires or what it is. I said, I've had bearing problems before. I had a Ford Focus, and it was horrible because the bearings went. Of course, I was an idiot. I didn't know that this is what was going on. And all of a sudden I'm on the highway, and all of a sudden it's like, and all of a sudden the car starts shaking and the one wheel's locking up. So I pull off, and I was going to take the long way home, and then finally I just said, forget it, we'll just get a tow. But yeah, the bearing went, and then every 3 months I had to go back because the bearings that they replaced, because they replaced both bearings in the back, were going, and they were going like one would go, then the other would go. So every 3 months I would have to go back and get a replacement bearing done.
Wow.
That's wild. Something else making that happen.
So, well, the guy says it must be a bad batch of bearings because even the company didn't understand why it was happening, but it was the bearing that kept going. And then that went on for about a year, and I saw my new car that I got now, which was never owned by anybody. It's a Mitsubishi RVR, a standard, and I saw it and it was a good price, and I'm like, okay. So I bought it from Haldeman Motors in Cayuga out here, and it's been a great car. I've had it for 9 years, or almost 9 years. I had to get new shocks done in the back because they were bad, and now I have to get the bearings done. But that's about it. Everything else is fine on it. It runs beautifully. I have no problems with it. So I'm willing to pay this because it's been a great car for me for the last 9 years.
Yeah,
So,
could get some bearings done and hope for the best for a while.
so yeah.
The
Always pushing your channel. Subscribe.
yeah. Yeah. You guys notice you lose subscribers on Friday? I lose subscribers every Friday and then I get them back on Sunday. I wonder if YouTube prunes dead accounts on Fridays.
I don't know, but yeah, I have noticed that I lose like one or two people
on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they come back. It's weird.
I think it prunes dead accounts on Friday.
That's quite possible.
Is my theory. And then my girlfriend's she's watched a lot of videos about this kind of thing. She thinks that Sunday is the hot day for YouTube watching.
Oh, it probably is. Actually, like the video I just released about the Model 24 and why it sounds so good.
Right.
That one has gone through the roof, but it's probably because people are like, "Oh yeah, I got to find out about this." And yeah, one guy, I think his name's Roger. He came up with an idea. He said, "What I should do is take the recording I did on the DP32, export it on or import it onto the Model 24." And do a mix down with that and see how that sounds. If it actually makes it sound better.
That's a good idea. You should do that.
That is a great idea. That would, yeah, do that.
So I was listening to my album today in the van. I listened to it maybe twice, and all the songs that I did with the Tascam Model 24 sound better than the songs I did with Reaper. I'll tell you, it's night and day. The Tascam Model 24, for sure, it adds a mojo, like a thickness.
I found it was thin.
Really?
I found my DP32 mix was better. I don't know why.
Well, maybe I shouldn't say thickness, but it adds... I know warm is a like a cliche, but I'll tell you, the songs that I recorded and mixed with my Tascam Model 24 sound better than the rest.
Yeah.
And I miss it, man. I want my machine back. I'm tempted just to buy another one. Hey, your video's back. Did you just wave just now?
Yeah, I was just trying it to see how long it took.
Hey, Numb Thumb, run your hand in front of your camera there. Oh, there we go.
Waving.
There we go.
On point.
Look at that gorgeous studio bridge and that mixer. Oh my goodness.
Woo. You like that thing?
Oh.
Well, let's talk about it for a second. I don't got all the cableage I need yet, just a little bit. I'm in and out. I got one more coming. And I gotta try and save and get some. So I went through and swapped the cable and recorded 8 channels and swapped the cable, recorded 8 channels and made sure all the inputs and outputs work. And I was getting signal on all of them. And then played back, on the headphones. You can monitor right there on headphones. So it recorded, so it works. It functions fine. I put it in a low caliber SD card that I have, and it works fine. And to my dismay, when you get in there, it's got less menu buttons, but you got 4 menus here, an actual menu button. That's all transport. And your enter is pretty much it's either hitting menu or this jog wheel clicks, right?
Yeah, it's a Model 24. That's how the model series are set up.
Okay. So when you get in there, there's no editing. There's no track editing like on a Porta Studio, which I was surprised to learn that. I kind of took it for granted. I watched, some of Powder Coat's videos, and they very carefully omit what they don't tell you. I'll say this. So it's not like an end all. It's not the breaking point. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep using it because this is going to let me do the mix down work. I'll be able to run up to 24 channels in and out through, all this stuff. So that's cool. But for recording, my actual recording, tracking, starting my songs, this is not ideal. Not ideal. So I'm going to get another Porta Studio. I sold my Porta Studio. In the time that I bought this and it was shipping, I listed and sold my DP24 SD and sent it up. And then I get this and I'm like testing it out. Okay, it works. And then I'm like, I dig into it. I'm like, the only edit function it has is edit track name.
So
I can edit the track name. Ooh.
I guess you're supposed to treat it like tape, right? Like I think Mike and I are a little more familiar because we've got the Model 24s, but yeah,
okay. Is that how they are too? They're just straight play. It's got punch in, punch out, and play. All right, so that's how this is. I thought that given its transport control to get into a punch in, punch out, it has a limited punch in, punch out.
Yeah.
I just kind of assumed it with the transport control and that it would have that same little screen there, that it would have that kind of the same basic functions as the DPD editing, insert silence, move, clip here or there. It doesn't let you do that. So that's a bummer because I like to I'm not into copy paste, but I'm in, sometimes, sure, why not? But I'm basically saying I want to go in there and edit my vocals and stuff and edit my drums and things like that. Clip the silence out. This ain't going to do that. And I haven't tested its crossfade yet, going from clip through a track to see if there's a smooth crossfade. I hope there is. I hope there's not any kind of like pop or something. I don't know. I haven't run it through its paces yet.
I think longer term,
it's gonna do what I need it to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you're gonna be disappointed once you get your mixer modified and you're all them dang cables, those D subs. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed.
Did you guys see the mixing board that what's his name, Ed, the Studio Hermit got?
No.
Yeah, wild.
Gee, it's huge.
Yeah.
What did he get?
Something.
A giant. I think it's a big old Allen Heath.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Or was it? Or no? He had like that, and he got some other thing. I don't even know what the heck it is, but it's enormous.
New or old? You think?
It all works. It's old.
It's an older one. I'm just looking to see if I can find his video here.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand Numb Thumb when you were talking about the editing because, I mean, Mike and I already kind of know what the models do and how they act. So when you were like, they don't edit, I'm like, shoot, I hope he doesn't mean they don't overdub. Like it doesn't overdub. So I started looking it up. When you said it doesn't edit, I'm like, yeah, I didn't think that you would think that it did. And, hopefully...
I did. I haven't used a model series.
Well, hopefully you can overcome it.
It doesn't have the same stuff that DP32 and the DPs have. It's
right.
It's more just a straight, you're using it and that's it.
I pretend it's tape. I pretend it's tracks on tape.
Which is
and that could work for a lot of stuff. But when it comes to just like editing my vocals, I probably want to edit it.
Right.
Real tight and clean and stuff. And other people's stuff. I'm gonna start doing work, and I want it to sound pretty good so that I can continue to do some work. I'm gonna do some free work, of course.
Well, you can
we'll see how it goes.
Your tracks can take a quick trip to the computer. You can cut them and edit them and fly them right back. That's what I have done.
Yeah, I don't want to have to do that. But yeah, I know. Oh no. For that matter, I could just record on a computer though, huh?
Yeah, I
And
suppose.
just forget all that.
Well, no, I'm not saying that, but I don't know, like,
That would be the cut to the chase though.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do this.
I mean, it is a bridge. Mike's sharing screen. There we go.
Hang on, I want to change it on mine so I can at least show it to people.
Look at the size of that thing. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was the box that came in, and he doesn't even want the flight case. He got rid of it, getting rid of it.
Wow.
Just
I just get buried in it.
idea.
Oh, look at that, eh? That looks familiar.
It's flipping huge.
It looks like a Toft, but I don't know. Or what did he say? It's a Yamaha something or other. I don't remember.
He called it the SM57 of mixers or something like that.
Really?
But yeah, look at the size of this thing. He's trying to get through the door, building a desk.
Yeah. It's a large format console.
Yeah. And he shows where he's at with it all. I'll just play this part. I got it muted, so yeah, he's got his rack going on. I don't know if I'd put my rack stuff underneath that thing because it would be hard to get at. I guess power in that you could do, but other than that, yeah, that thing's a monster.
Wish we could figure out what it is.
It's terrific. It's so clean looking too. It's in immaculate condition for its age. Great.
Your setup looks good too, though.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like stash this on this shelf under here when I'm not using it, and then when I use it, it's got a little table I can put it on. Everything's kind of modular. He moves around.
It's so tiny.
Yeah, it looks cool though.
This is so tiny. Yeah, here's my hand.
Wow.
You know, back the arm, both tracks. Arm. There's your screen. There's your screen, but it's not a touch screen, so you don't got to worry about touching it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, it's small.
I'm
saying the DP was probably from that corner to that on the footprint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to.
This thing is really small for what it does because it's inline. So it's 48 inputs. Like if it was not an inline console, it would literally be twice as long. So that works out pretty well.
It's going to be sweet, man. It's going to be worth it.
I'm just checking to see. I seem to be the only person watching your stream, so it's going to be a quiet night tonight.
Yeah, that could be.
Everybody's watching the hockey game.
Oh, is that on tonight?
I think it's Florida Panthers against the Hurricane. Is that it?
Yeah,
so.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I don't care either way.
I got to. I know we're Canadians, but like I gotta like steer away from that stuff because I get obsessed with that crap real fast. Like when I was a baseball fan, like I was a Blue Jay fan for '93 and '94. Not because they won, but I happened to be a fan those 2 years. And like I get into that stuff, man, and I start remembering baseball stats, and I can tell you everybody's freaking, and it becomes an obsession. So I got to watch that slippery slope. If I start watching some basketballs from hockey at a bar, I'm like, I better knock this off. This is not going to be good.
No, I can't watch baseball. It's boring. I cannot. I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
I get stuck into soccer, like World Cup and that. Yeah, I'm in there.
Right.
That's where I'm at.
But I can see any of it, like a World Cup soccer, whatever. Like if I get down that rabbit hole, it won't be good. I got to avoid it.
Yeah,
I'm not big on sports ball. I'm not into sports ball at all.
Would Arizona have a hockey team?
Yeah, they do.
We do. The Coyotes or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I can't imagine they're legendary.
What's his name on the Leafs is from Arizona.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the I can't remember the guy's name. I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. Yeah, he's from Arizona.
If you do watch hockey, you're a Leafs guy, Mike?
No,
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's funny.
Arizona.
I work for people in Quebec, and yeah, they're like, well, the Leafs are doing well. And I'm like, yeah, that's all right. I don't care.
Yeah.
So you could tell me the Leafs suck, and I'd be like, okay. They think it's hilarious, so they don't bother talking to me about hockey.
Right. We're expected to, though, up here. We're supposed to, but
Yeah, I've always been soccer. Well, Fußball. I've been a German fan forever, so
my girlfriend likes all
Hey,
that.
I was thinking,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Quest. I was thinking about your Tascam board, and you should well, first of all, did you inquire about just have them send a video of it working?
No, I haven't talked to them again. I know I should. It's a good idea, and I will. But I'm just kind of giving them some time and space. We're going into our 5th week. I thought it was a 6th week. It's not. We're going into our 5th week here, so I don't really know what's going on.
Because Mike, don't you have that same Behringer pedal?
yes.
Can you aux into that like a vocal track?
Yeah.
And pass it through?
Yeah, which you said it's aux 3 that's not working?
Aux 3 is the only one that works, and you actually don't even need a pedal to do it. You can actually just aux into any channel, Mike? Like, as you know, You can just go from, say, 1 auxes, out aux 1 back into 2.
Yeah. I hooked what I did when I tested it because you were having trouble, and I was having trouble when I was trying to do the mix down for the songs, the challenge. I ran it through. I have my one Boss rack thing. It has a tuner on it, so it's always playing a note.
Okay.
So I put that into each channel, and then I tested it, and I ran through the auxiliary and everything.
Gotcha. Oh, we got Rourke. Hey, howdy, Quest for Gear, sup chat. Hey, Rourke, we got Numb Thrum from WarHeart Arts. We've got Mike Forrester from I Love Recording dropping by to drop a like. Hey, appreciate that, Rourke. Appreciate that.
I will just reconnect.
Oh, are we gonna lose this? Yeah, it looks like we may lose the feed in 3 minutes, but Mike will get us hooked back up. He is the central scrutinizer here.
Hello?
Can still hear you. Can you hear me?
Did I lose you guys?
I'm here.
Sorry. Hang on.
Yeah, no worries. Let's see.
All right, you're back. I gotta change. I have my speakers hooked up to one of those power switches.
Oh yeah, that shuts off at 9 o'clock. We forget every time.
Yeah, huh?
Because I'm usually not in here after 9 o'clock, so I'll change it to 10.
Keep forgetting. I'm keeping you guys up late
Yeah, what time is it there, Numb Thumb?
this time.
Oh yeah, it's nice
6
there.
o'clock.
Eh? Hey, you guys
6
have
p.m.
any grass at all, or are you guys desert all the way?
Oh, it's desert.
Oh, that's nice, man. I hate cutting grass.
Oh, we couldn't keep it alive.
Yeah.
Like we used to have grass.
Oh, did you?
Just quit watering it. Yeah,
Oh.
we quit watering it.
You guys got cactus if you walk out in the country right now then? Obviously, right?
Yeah, but not those big tall ones. Those are down south.
Oh, okay.
This is my front yard. That used to be a tree. Cut it down. Cut it down. That's the dirt.
Hey, what-
There's to it. Neighbors got dirt.
What's that steeple? Is that a church?
Oh, that's a tree.
Oh, okay. Looks like a steeple.
A tall phallic tree.
Oh, okay. Oh, March Media just chimed in. Quest, love your rants. Hey, thanks, March Media. We got Numb Thumb from WarHeart Arts here, and we got Mike Forrester from I Love Recording. And I think we might lose the feed in 1 minute, but Mike will put us back online if we do. Appreciate you stopping by, March Media. We're just kind of yakking right now, and we are probably going to lose this feed temporarily.
Yeah.
Less than a minute.
I don't think I have anybody on mine. I can't tell. I lost my.
Well, everybody rush back. There's a lot to talk about.
Let's see. You got two people, one person on yours, Mike, which would be me, I guess. March Media, love your rants. Appreciate that. I should try to grab March Media to subscribe right now, because if I lose them, I'll lose them. I found out that last time. If you try to chat to people in here and you're trying to find them later, I mean, they're done. You can't find them later. I still haven't found that native guy, Numb Thumb. Oh. Yeah, boy. All right, we'll be back here. We're joined back up here again. This could be difficult. Oh, man. Bear with us, technical difficulties, people. Let's see what we need to do. Sorry, folks. We didn't pay the Zoom bill. We did not pay the Zoom bill. Oh, those dudes are probably back online and I'm not. Crap. All right. I gotta go into my damn mail. Sorry, everybody. We will get it going. Harry says, slap that duck. Oh. Launch the meeting. We are launching the meeting. Quest for gear, USB cam, join it up. We're coming back. Hey, Mike. Hey, can you hear me?
I have so many screens going, I can't tell which one is which.
Oh, I know, it's ridiculous.
And the problem is the one that I have, the whatchamacallit, the tablet one, it's not even showing me a mouse. Unless I look on my OBS, it's not showing me a damn mouse.
Oh boy.
Then I had a pop-up that came up, and I'm like, okay, why can't I click on this pop-up? I'm going behind it. What the heck? Well, it's because it was on my first screen, which is the OBS right now.
You can hear me, eh?
Yes.
Hey, March Media, if I lose you, and same with Rourke, if I lose you guys, drop a comment somewhere in any of my videos after so I can find you guys again, all right? Because if I lose you into this live, I'll never find you again. Numb Thumb, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I will call Long and McQuade and say, like, is it unreasonable to have the technician, wherever they may be, send me a video of what it is you are or are not seeing? The silence is strange, I think. It's like, are they that busy? I'm sure they don't just fix Tascam Model series. It's TIAC, right? And TIAC is known to be a Tascam repair depot, but God knows if they do other stuff, right? But I find the silence to be mysterious.
Well, it looks like I had 10 views on this video so far.
It is sort of a statement, though, I guess, about the modern manufacturing process that they're using. It's just not as robust as it could have been, would have been.
Yeah, it's all little circuit boards in there, SMD mount circuit boards.
Yeah, and the trend for electronics is certainly to continue in that direction, unfortunately. So I don't know. I guess you just get used to shoddy electronics no matter what it is you're buying now.
Yeah, and I know that because I've opened a few of them. The one that Canada Post smashed had all kinds of plastic and metal in it, so I had to open that one to get all the shrapnel out of it. So I opened that one, and then the one I got on Amazon where the useless channel was dead. As Mike knows, there's a Bluetooth RCA channel that Mike and I call the useless channel. The irony of that is I use it all the time. I actually like that channel for my record player and my CD player, but that was completely dead out of the unit from Amazon. So I opened that one to see if I could fix it. Of course, when you're just looking at a bunch of SMD op amps, it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Reflow the solder? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
No, I got a lot of electronics in my rack that I wish I knew how to repair, but I don't know how to repair anything.
Yeah.
Oh, neither do I. I got the 238 that I want to use, and I can't because I don't know how to fix it.
What's it doing, Mike?
It needs capacitors.
Oh boy.
And so yeah, that place I was telling you guys about there, I'm going to take it there at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this year with all the expenses I've had to do since last year. I don't know if I can afford it right now. So
March Media says, did you get the optional performance warranty? And the 44% failure rate is completely unacceptable. Yeah, and I mean, it's higher now. Like, I'm only tallying it. I'm taking the sum total of all the ones I know about. And in the last 3-4 weeks, so many people in my videos have come and said, my Model 12 don't work, my Model 16 don't work, I'm on my second Model 16. Like, there are so many people. So if I start, and nobody stops by to say, well, I shouldn't say that. A few people stop by and said, mine works, right? Well, then I have to count that, and the percentage goes down. But it looks like a pandemic. Like, it looks real bad. So I don't know what to say. I can only count it as I see it.
yeah, what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Here's another consideration. I guess it probably doesn't hold water in mathematics, but they're really popular. Like, they've sold a lot of those things.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
So like people say, oh, those to throw Mackie under the bus one more time today. Those old Mackie boards have just, those concert ones, those Mackie FX VLD boards.
Yeah.
That have a tremendous failure rate. You see them listed, not working. You find them in pawn shops, not working all the time. It's like, well, okay. Yeah, you do see them not working all the time too, but you also see them working all the time too, because they sold so many of them.
Yeah, for sure.
And so whenever you have something that sold a whole bunch, you always statistically hear more bad stories than you do good.
True. And, a lot of it's my own fault for having changed my mind so many times. Bought, sold, trade. But to be fair,
that's exactly where your insight comes from, though, on this matter, though.
But the very first one that I got had the goofy compressor lights. So I would have been stuck with the goofy compressor lights on the first one. And I got a hold of them, and the guy was basically like, yeah, let's not talk about it. Like, it was a Tascam support guy. And he was basically like, yeah, the lights go off. What are you going to do? I'm like, yeah, but the lights are supposed to indicate compression is happening. I'm watching this thing blink like a Christmas tree. What good is that? You know what I mean? Like, and he was just like, yeah, it does that. It's fine. So then I had, my second one and my third one and my fourth one. I'm like, well, gee, they don't do it. So obviously I had an early version that did do it, and they revised it. And those circuit boards, when you pop the bottom and look at them circuit boards, they're on like revision F, revision G, revision H, which is normal, but I'm just saying they have been fixing things as the years go by.
Yeah. Well, mine is I think I bought it in 2021 or 2021 I bought it.
That's fairly early.
Yeah.
That might have been second year, third year.
Yeah. But I had the weird thing of one day I was trying to record guitar, and I had the channel I was using was just like, it was the main lights were just going flickering, and I'm like, well, I have nothing going. Why is the main lights going here?
Right, I've seen that crap on the preamps you're talking.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, this is weird, because nothing else was on, just the main lights were going from up and down, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm used to that with the DP32, because if you have a track inserted, and you're using the guitar effects and using the amp, and you have it as an insert, well, it acts like a regular amp, and you are getting the amp hum from the system. So that I'm used to. But yeah, this was just really weird.
Well, so let me
the DPs do provide just an ambient hum, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, the live track zooms were known to bleed between tracks. So if you had a bass guitar on 6 and a piano on 7, the early live tracks would bleed. So you would lift fader 6 and you'd hear that piano coming over from 7.
Really?
What the heck?
I never experienced that. Well, being in the digital realm, you wouldn't think that'd be possible, right? But you would think maybe in the analog there'd be some inductance and digital couldn't happen. But yeah, that's early Zoom live track was doing that stuff. I never experienced that. And I'll tell you, if I owned 7 live tracks, I had 0 actual problems in terms of faultiness. My problems with the live tracks, and I still own one, a band up in London has it. My problem with the live tracks was the goofy functionality versus the Tascam model. The Tascam model is way more well thought out, has a better feature set. So any of my bitching or complaining about the live track was feature and design. I never had a single faulty Zoom live track, ever.
Interesting.
That's good to know. It's good to know because I was watching one on Goodwill.com.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, but those things always end up hidden out of proportion.
You probably
This
don't.
is the mess. This is the mess that is the rest of the studio while I'm rearranging a bunch of stuff. Nightmare.
You probably don't know Numb Thumb, but I think Mike knows. Like I've owned both the Porta Studios too. I've owned the 24 and the 32.
Yeah.
And I loved them. They were great.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked
I
them.
like it. I want to go back. I want to get my back. I want to get my 24 back.
Yeah, I feel bad that you're having that remorse right now.
Yeah, well, it's not like buyer's remorse, but it is a big change of perspective because it changes my plans. It's like I wouldn't have, dang.
Well,
but I mean, I had to sell that to pay for this. There was no way I could have gotten this and paid the bills.
right.
I had to sell that at the same time. But now I'm thinking I'm going to list, a microphone and my older converter for cheap and things and see if I can't come up with a deal and get another DP.
Well, Mike's been
24.
tracking the
32.
life cycle of the Porta Studios. What did you come up with, Mike? I know you were checking into that.
The life. What?
You
The
were
life.
you were researching the Tascam if they're coming end of life or not.
In production, you mean?
Oh, I know that in Europe the DP32 is gone.
Oh, interesting.
Now you got me wanting to look again. So hang on. Manufacturers, going to Tascam. I have all this stuff here. So let's see. Product. Oh, you know how you had that? What did you have, that Allen Heath, that really big board? Have you ever looked at the Sonic views by Tascam?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Well, okay. So
I'm curious.
Tascam still has. I'll just show you this.
Incredibly expensive.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that one. Share that screen. Alrighty. I gotta switch it over here. I'm still recording. Everybody's gonna know what I'm doing tomorrow. My calendar keeps popping up. Okay, is that the right one? There we go. No, that's not the right one. F6. There, no. F4. There we are. All right, so yeah, you can see it's still here.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not on the Europe site, but yeah, this is the Sonic View things. These are just insane.
Do they multi-track to the SD?
I'm assuming they do because they do have an SD card that you can put in. But yeah, I think these are more designed for like real studios.
Yeah.
Like they have a 16 version and they have a 24 version. And when I saw these, I was like, that's cool, but they're really expensive. So
yeah. Well, you look at that QU, that new QU5 I brought up, and geez, that's cheaper than a Tascam Model 2400, and it has more tracks. So that may place the Tascam Model 2400 in trouble.
Let's do Long McQuade.
Well, two different beasts. That's all digital.
True. Yes, true. Yeah, it is apples and oranges for sure.
Like the only thing I think the Model 16 and 24 and 2400 have going for it is that analog path for the channel.
Yes. Yeah. But what you see is what you get. EQ, like the top down.
The Sonic View is trying to be like the Behringer X-Wing and
Yes.
that Midas version of that, kind of trying to be the Pro Tools venue.
Yeah. Yeah.
4-man venue.
This is really nice. I will say that it's really nice.
Oh, it looks way nice.
Well, and you know, the three of us care about analog, but there's a lot of guys out there that don't care.
Right.
This looks like something that you'd use in a like.
Hey, Mike, go down again. Do we see where you see that 1176 plug-in on the screen? Right there, right there. Up a little bit. You see that 1176 plug-in on the screen?
Yeah.
So a viewer was telling me today that those plugins are 109 US a pop, and there's 20 of them, and you have to buy them one at a time.
Wow.
And they're proprietary just for for this system.
Yes, and so the old Roland VS2000 was like that. You could get an LA2A software, you could get an 1176 software in the Roland VS2000, but you had to pay about 300 US to stick it in there.
See, all these systems are doing that. Akai MPC is doing that. I was watching some video about some little, all the little digital guitar pedals are doing it. Pay for content, pay for content, pay for content.
Yeah.
It's bogus.
Yeah, it's a little brutal. It's a little brutal once you've paid the 2,700 Canadian for this bad boy. It's beautiful though. Look at it, Mike. Motorized faders.
For a time.
Well, that's the thing. And no one ever said that it's a DAW controller. Like you could maybe get that home and realize it doesn't actually do a Mackie HUI to Reaper,
There's just a digital mixer, Dante. So if you have a Dante interface, then it'll record multi-track into your computer. I don't think this is a recorder. I don't know.
No, it looks like it's just a really fancy mixer.
Yeah, it's a high definition mixer.
But it does multi-track to its own SD, as far as I can tell.
Where's the
It's got to have some limitation. There's no way it's pumping all them tracks at 96K.
Yeah, good point.
Once on an SD.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I don't know how it would do it, but I think it said it did. But yeah, you're right. Like, how can it write that fast to a SD card?
It says it's only 16 by 16 Dante. So if it's only 16 tracks, it could probably write 16 tracks at once on an SD card.
You know what, Mike? You're drilled into the Q5. Maybe drill into the family. Go up into your URL and subtract the last. Go back to the QU / and hit enter, and that'll get you to the family, and then it'll tell you what's similar to all of them. So go down a little bit more. Right there. All QU mixers include. It doesn't say it there. I thought it would say it there. Sorry.
Maybe they don't all include it. So is this just a 16-channel mixer?
I'm sure it records to its SD.
Well,
that might be stereo.
No, I think it multi-tracks.
I hope so.
You get the classics.
Yeah, those are the old ones.
Yeah, that's out of my price range, I think.
2700. Well, yeah, you'd probably reach for the model 2400 at that point.
Yeah, I have no desire for a Model 24.
Really, eh?
Or a 2400, I mean. I have no desire for it.
You're still holding on. You're still thinking that Tascam can and should put that metering on a tablet for us.
Yeah, I've given up on Tascam at times, honestly, and I know I shouldn't say that, especially on a live chat where everybody hears me, but yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little. I'm gonna stick with what I got right now. I'm gonna wait and see what they come up with.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because otherwise.
But you're,
Yeah, I don't feel like we've made any quantum leaps in the past several years. The incremental
no.
breakthroughs have just been so tiny, and they're just, they're making new models out of a necessity. And they know they'll sell so many new models, but they're not offering anything new hardly at all.
I think the golden age was back when Boss BR 1600, Boss BR 1200, Boss BR 800, the Roland VS 2000, the Roland VS 2480, the Yamaha ADW 16. When all that stuff was rolling out, that's when there was actual competition and cool stuff was happening. March Media says
Yeah.
March Media says the VSF3 cards, and he's right. That's what goes into the Roland VS 2000. And he says PreSonus.
Those compact flash.
It looked like a stick of RAM.
Those big old.
It looked more like
they
a
look like
circuit board.
old PlayStation memory cards.
Yeah. March Media says
Huge.
PreSonus Studio Live does multi-track to SD with onboard plugins. That's news to me. He says PreSonus Studio Live does multi-track to SD with onboard plugins. That might be something you might want to pull up, Mike.
All right, hold on. PreSonus Studio Live?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this. I thought I knew every multi-tracker happening right now.
Hang on. I hate this. I hate you. Hang on.
Too many screens?
Well, I can't see what I want to see, and it's driving me nuts. There we go. All right, there we are. Okay, screen 2, share the screen 2. Okay. All right. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, so yeah, I looked at the PreSonus Studio Live. And yes, you can record on an SD, but I think it just records on the SD and that's it.
Yeah, it says stereo SD recorder right there, but maybe there's a new kind out.
Because I was looking at that, and let's see if I can find PreSonus. There's a 3. No, that's not what I want. Maybe it is.
Look at those. Woo, what is that?
That's software. Yeah, I don't need to know. I don't need to know. This is software by the looks of it.
Yeah, weird.
Software, studio monitors, audio interfaces, speakers, controllers.
Second from the start's mixers.
Second from the start. Oh, there we go.
I don't think it's the ARC series, because the ARC series is old, pretty sure.
So it's 3-digit, or maybe it has software that goes with it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's yep. This must be what he's talking about.
Yeah, it looks like you need a DAW with this then.
It integrates with the DAW. It integrates with the PreSonus Studio Live or Studio One. Studio One.
So the question is, does it multi-track to SD?
I don't know. I don't see it.
We're gonna see if our buddy here said anything else. Let me see.
I don't believe.
Oh yeah, here he is. March Media says, yeah, the Series 3. It's the Series 3. Nope, standalone to SD, he says. Hey, March Media, can you pull us up a model number, please? Ooh, look at that though. Ooh.
I don't see any SD slots. Well, no, there's an SD slot.
Oh yeah. Damn, another. This could be another option.
Recording. So, like, does it just record stereo to the SD, or does it actually record tracks?
I think he's saying multi-track.
Because yeah.
Oh, he owns one. March Media owns one.
Oh.
Right on. So this is another option then that I did not know, but I think these are new.
Well, let's go to our favorite store that you love.
I can't wait. I can't wait to buy one and have Long McQuade fix it for me.
$4,000.
There are so many of those things on Reverb because nobody likes them. They're flimsy.
Oh, really?
There's probably a ton of them that are just like non-functional, need repair, non-functional, need repair. What I've seen.
The older PreSonuses?
Those, I don't know what generation, but those.
Yeah, the AR.
Studio Live.
Those are the old ones here.
March Media says it uses the internal capture software. Interesting. That's old there, Mike. Yeah, I've seen those sitting on the floor of Long and McQuade, literally on the floor, just like on its side.
That's what we were looking at. It's $4,000. That's Canadian. Wow.
March Media says the AR line is crap. Ooh, look at that though. Ooh, combi jacks.
Well, you got your RCAs.
Yeah.
I was actually on a site where they didn't know what those were.
Really?
Like, are you fucking kidding me? You don't know what those are? Oh no, it was some woman was selling speakers.
Oh.
And it had RCA jacks. I don't know what kind of connection this is. I'm like, oh man.
Well, that's what Numb Thumb has sticking out the back of his board.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Yeah, my Tascam M30 is the same thing. It's mostly RCAs and a couple XLRs. And yes,
No, the back of my board doesn't have any RCA jack.
Oh, it doesn't. Sorry, I thought it did.
It has all the inputs, and the direct output are all balanced, but the tape direct outputs and the tape returns are minus 10 dB balanced. How weird is that?
Now, what is it you're opening the thing for and soldering? What do you're jumping something?
Yeah, it's gonna set all those aforementioned tape returns and direct outputs. It's gonna boost them up to a proper plus 4 dB level.
I gotcha.
Because those are all at minus 10.
I stopped my stream.
But the line inputs on each channel are output.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
My stream was dropping too many packets, so I said, okay, screw it. I'll stop it for now.
Studio Live 3. I didn't know about this.
No, I didn't either.
This is something to look into.
Well, I don't have $4,000.
Well, I could always sell guitars and stuff. You know, I could always dump some stuff. I don't have $4,000 either, but I could.
It just said multi-track SD recording right there in that video.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is another option then. Oh, Jack Wilson's here. Hey, Jack.
Boom.
Multi-track studio recording SD card. Sweet. There's another option. And you saw one for $4,000, Mike. They may make a smaller one, maybe a 16.
I can go. I'm still on Long McQuade. We can go look.
Just gonna check Jack's comment here. Jack says capture will record multi-track to SD, but I don't think that you can overdub to SD, can you? As in record every instrument yourself individually. Well, that's a good question because some of the machines screw you over. They're like, yeah, you can do it once, but you can't make overdubs, which is a weird thing. March Media said there's a 24 that's cheaper than a 32.
Yeah, it's $2,000.
Right on. So that puts you in line because the Tascam Model 24 right now is $1,900. So it's the same price as the Tascam Model 24 at this point.
So I'm getting attacked by a cat.
I knew what was happening the second you said it. Is he black and fluffy?
No, that one doesn't live here anymore. He's mean.
Right on.
He only liked me, and so yeah, ironically he's living on a farm, and I'm not kidding. He's actually on a farm, and he is an indoor-outdoor cat, and the woman loves him so much she is taking pictures of him. She's getting a professional photographer in.
That's awesome. He's famous, that guy.
Life and he loves everybody.
Oh, and that comes with the stage box.
No, we're not on the mixer. We're on the stage box.
Or is that only the stage box?
Yeah, it's only the stage box.
Oh, sheesh.
I'm trying my best.
Will the mixer have enough inputs to work without buying the stage box?
That's a good question.
This is a scalable one. I don't know how much it is. I can't find the 24 one.
Why don't you go to Sweetwater?
Because Yamaha had that digital console for years now that wasn't very popular, but you had to buy the stage box. Those are really expensive.
Jack Wilson says they multi-track live shows. Right on. So Jack, are you thinking that this?
Here,
What's that?
do you like my list of resellers? I have everything broken up: artist sites,
Oh, look at that.
church.
Hey,
Yeah.
March Media, you've got one of these. Can you confirm that it overdubs? Like you can use it like a straight up tracker?
And you sort of punch in.
Yeah. I think then Porta Studios, you guys would know better, but you can only overdub what? 8 tracks at a time, right?
You can record from 8 inputs at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've never tried to arm all more than 8 actual tracks,
Right.
and record them. I don't know.
Studio, you can't. Like you can arm all 8 tracks, but you can't like, you know how I was doing the assign where I had more, and you can assign all the tracks you want, but you can only arm 8 of them at a time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
If you have 2 like a stereo track assigned with 1 track, it turns that into a stereo track. So then you've armed 2 tracks when you hit record on that.
Okay.
It's really weird. Okay, I see the 64, I see the 32, I don't see a 16.
So it'd be a Studio Live Series 324.
This
And you know that
me.
that might be the trick there. I wonder if that
Calico Kitty?
Presonus, if that Presonus is recording all those mono or what.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe it's doing some stereo trickery to make the track count.
I don't know.
Good questions to look into, but I'm not going to buy one right now, so I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I didn't know about it till just now when he said so.
I didn't know that they've improved the new line. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
It's my stepdaughter's cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Was it Calico?
It's a tortoise shell.
Oh, okay.
And her brothers are barn cats now at the farm where my wife and stepdaughter are this week and next week.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, I got your message late, Mike, when I was asking about stopping by there or seeing you when you were closer. I got your message late, and I ended up gardening all freaking weekend, and then my uncle ended up calling me to record bands. So it was a busy weekend, man. A cold, busy May 2-4.
Well, I know I went down there. It was nice. And of course, my bearings were going. So as I'm driving home, all I hear is ring. I'm like, great.
Yeah, it's not good.
And I'm like, I'm stressing out. I'm like, please don't die. Just don't die. That's all I ask.
Yeah, it's not
I
good.
had that happen with my other car where it just died. And I'm like, oh, great. So, but I made it home. I got it back to Hamilton to show the guys at the Mitsubishi, and they said, yeah, it's your bearings. So going in Friday.
Get her done, eh?
My mom's like, maybe you should buy a new car. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have the money for a new car.
Yeah.
Maybe you do. I don't.
Hey, Numb Thumb, you got them D-subs ordered or?
I got one on the way. Should be here maybe in a few days. I got 2 now, and that's all I can afford right now. I'm gonna have to wait another payday or 2 and order a couple more.
Yeah, they're expensive as hell, man.
Yeah, they're expensive. The cheapest Hosa ones are like $50, and that's cheap.
Yeah.
So
The Proco ones are $150 cheapest, you know.
what pro studio guys used to say, it's the cabling that'll bury you.
It can, and I did the math, and you know, if I was to buy a couple Megami, if I was to buy 6 Megami connectors, it would double the price. It would more than cost the cost of the studio rate.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to do that. I will buy 8 or 10 of these cheap Hosas if I have to keep it going at $50 a pop, and that'll just have to do.
Yeah.
So according to this, because I'm in the multi-track recorders, Tascam or Long McQuade is not selling the 2400 yet.
Yeah. I guess not, eh? You'd have to go to where would we have to go as Canadians? Toman?
Hey, Moog Audio has it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I always forget about that place.
This is why I keep all this here. Anytime I hear about a place, oh yeah, I'll show you Teletext since we're gonna get kicked off soon.
Okay.
So this is Teletext. This is where I'm gonna take my Tascam.
Okay, cool.
You can buy like old reel-to-reel stuff from them. You can buy recorders. This is the one I want. I don't have $2,800 for it, but this is the one I want because I can actually use the reels that I have.
That's really cool, man. Wow.
So it's fully they took care of it, they cleaned it up. So yeah, but they sell everything.
Wonder if I could send them a Foztech 4-track if they could make the tape player work.
Here, if you're looking for an Allen Heath, there you go. And they clean them up. Well, yeah, they might be able to. I don't know. What other, let's see.
I've never heard of this place. This is pretty cool.
I just found it because I was on Kijiji and somebody was selling a reel-to-reel, and I was like, oh, cool, that's what I want. So
we got Black Lily in the chat says Moog Audio is great. Yeah, I do think I've ordered a thing or two from them.
I was looking at guitar pedals on there. That's been my problem. Moog Audio, where's Moog?
Moog Audio.
As you can see, they're all in alphabetical order because I'm crazy like that.
That is one curated list.
Yeah, well, honestly, when I was in a band, I had a list of all the bars in the area as well.
Oh, wow, cool. Hey, Jack, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Jack's going to bed. Appreciate it, Jack. Have a good night.
I'm gonna head off to bed soon too.
Yeah, we're gonna get kicked off this feed in about 5 minutes.
Let's see, where's Tascam? What the hell? Let's type it. I've never ordered from this. This is in Quebec, I think.
Yeah, we have. My girlfriend buys me Christmas presents on this site. Usually a guitar pedal or an Audix i5. Black Lily says, I got my Moog Sub 37 right on. Oh, I missed the message, but I'll be able to pull it up here. Black Lily says, I got my Moog Sub 37 from them and my Motu UL Mark V and a couple mother synths from them right on. And I'm out in Alberta. So Black Lily, do you know, like, are they in Quebec? I've ordered from them, but I have no idea where they physically are or if they're even a brick and mortar store at all.
Oh, Quebec.
Oh, they're out of Quebec. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I know my girlfriend's got me a few Christmas presents from there, and I've ordered a few things. Black Lily says, yeah. A few mothers. That'd be fun to have a few mothers. I don't know if you know who Belladonna is, Black Lily, but she's got, I think, 8 mothers, and she tunes them all to like all the 8 notes on a piano. It's pretty cool. We're going to get kicked off this feed in 4 minutes.
There's the DP32. 24.
How much is that?
So for DP24?
Yes, $7.99. Ah, they went up a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Everything went up.
No wonder mine sold so fast.
Yeah, they should be an easy sell.
Trying to get a non-SD one is insane.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Mine was an SD.
Yeah, you're talking the one with the CD recorder on it, eh, Mike?
Yeah, I don't see.
I had one of those. Oh, sweet. Black Lily says they get their Motu 16A on Friday. That's awesome. Hopefully you get a good one. I've had people complaining to me this week about bad Motu stuff, which really makes me mad because when I think Motu, I think quality, and 2 people have told me in the last 2 weeks that they've had bad Motus, and it's not. That's upsetting.
Okay, so is 3,500 more than what it was before?
No, I can't remember if we were calculating with tax or not. I think we were calculating 3,500 tax included, so that sucker's gone up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's a dust cover for the other one. Yeah. There you go. I got a cassette CD player and cassette. $1,000.
Wow.
Luckily, this says, "Are you going to go with the Allen Heath with Dante?" Probably not. I probably won't, but I'm going to look at it. I'm also going to look into these Persona Series 3 that I just learned about 10 minutes ago.
That'll be interesting. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so check out Teletech Pro Audio. They fix stuff. You can get parts from them and everything, whatever you need.
Right on.
Yeah, they do pre-owned. Let's see what they got on clearance. No, microphones, mixers. Let's see what we got for mixers. All I have is this thing.
The persons comes with AVB. The persons comes with AVB and are pretty okay.
Well, ADAT?
Personas. Sorry, no, I'm just reading Black Lily's con. Oh, look, an old ADAT machine. That's how our old album was.
Use ADAT anymore?
What's that?
Does anybody actually use ADAT anymore?
No. Guided by Voices. That guy still. Todd Tobias still has one. Pretty sure. I think he does. Yeah.
Has one.
Yeah, has one. He may not use it. That's how my old album was dumped down to ADAT from quarter-inch reel to reel.
I actually have a DAT tape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with two of our songs. That's how I got my my SOCAN membership. Was we professionally recorded a cassette single with two songs. One song was one that I wrote, and one song was one that the other guy wrote. And I said to him, make sure you go and get your SOCAN membership. I said we may never get, if the song ever gets played anywhere, we'll make money. And he's like, I'm not going to worry about it. Well, I don't know. I just got my SOCAN royalty check.
Yeah.
Usually it's $6 for like 3 months.
Yeah.
And this month it was $60 because somewhere on Spanish television,
oh my God,
used one of our songs.
That's radical.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's so funny. It's probably like a Bumblebee Man type Spanish show.
Yeah, so that's why I want to register my stuff right.
So if my friend, because of
we lost the feed. Fortunately, we lost Mike and Numb Thumb. Hey, if you're hanging out, Darren Crawford, hi there. How are you liking your M audio monitors? Have you tried others? Yeah, I've got some Yamaha HS5s down here too, Darren. These BX8As are cheap and crappy, and I've had them since 2006. Mike, should I start again? Yeah, Mike, fire it up again so we could say, oh, he can't hear me. Yeah, Mike, fire it up again so we can finish this chat. Yeah, Darren, they're not good, man. Don't get these M audio monitors, man. Get something different. Actually, we'll ask these dudes when they get back here. I just got to log them back in here again, which is quite a thing. So bear with me. I like the Yamaha HS series though. I've got HS5s, but you might want to get HS7s or HS8s. Let's see if we can get logged back in here. Quest for gear, join it up.
I'm back up.
Hey, I'm back up. How's it going, Mike?
Good.
We'll wait for Numb Thumb. I got a question from a viewer here from Darren. You need my video feed.
You have the M audio monitors.
Yeah. So Numb Thumb will want to chime in when he gets in here. Here it comes. Hey.
How to bulk the system.
We jumped topics while you were gone.
Okay.
What monitors do you like?
Well, these are what I'm using right now, and I like them. These are my JBL 305.
Right on.
305P Mark II. And that's just when I'm, critically checking something or when I'm getting close to mixing something. I haven't done any full, mix downs on my new project yet. But that's what they're for. But when I'm just like producing, like with the drum machine and my keyboard or whatever, and just making noise or whatever, I do like to just use my house speakers.
Right.
Which are rad.
Yeah, those are cool.
These are 4-way.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
It killed
My
me.
KRK, I thought, those were my first studio monitors. And I thought they were, going to be good or whatever. They're okay. I got them used and I got a good price. They were fine. They were fine at first for a while. And when I was, just doing production and working on my music and stuff, one by one, the tweeters started making noise and getting clicky, and it's a common problem with that.
Yeah, people know those do that. The way those K Rocket 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are famous for that crap.
Yeah, so I found out. Afterwards. And the component, it's a little cheap component, which would have been easy to find and fix if it wasn't covered in that black mastic insulation.
Oh, right.
Makes it impossible to mess with. So
they gooped
whatever.
it. They gooped it.
Yeah. So the one tweeter completely died. The other one would intermittently, make some noise and then be okay and stuff. So I'm like, this is unacceptable. So I got these and I did a side by side of the one that still worked compared to one of these, and these already sounded better. And then when I put the pair up and sat down, these got a better stereo image. These got a much better stereo image. Like I could tell right away, I've been in the same spot. It's like, wow. And there's actually some mid-range in these that those KRKs just don't have. They're so scooped out, those KRKs, in order to give you that bumpy bass or whatever that everybody thinks, oh, my music is banging right off the bat. And that's really not what you want in a studio monitor.
So Darren says, I've been using my trusty Atom A7s for 16 years. So I think that's a higher end monitor, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's the ones that those new like TV ones are modeled after.
I know what they look like. I think they're a little more expensive than what I'm used to. Keiko FX Design says, I ended up getting a pair of Cali Audio. They are so good. They sound more in your face rather than being a far, like a, what do you call it, near field, or what's the other one, near field or far field? Cali Audio. I'll have to look into that. And then Black Lily says, what's that? Say again?
They like to call a midfield.
Midfield,
larger monitors. They call them midfield.
Black Lily says, I swear by the HS5. So I have 3 HS5s down here, 2 for stereo mixing, and then 1 is on my synthesizer. Mike, what's your monitors?
I have a pair of Fostex PN 5s or so, or 4s or something. They're quite old,
I would say.
I tried to go onto the Fostex website, and it's like it's not there anymore. So I don't know what happened. And I was trying to show you with my Hue camera, but it's giving me issues. So
those might fetch enough vintage money to get you some new Calis or something. I don't know.
I'm not. You know what? I've used these things forever, and they work great. So
I'm used to it.
I'm not worried about it.
And they probably, they're just like sweetened up perfectly by now. Hopefully they're not distorted or whatever.
That's what I have.
Right on.
Yes, not in Japanese though. They're written.
They don't look that cheap.
They cost me for the pair like $150, and that's Canadian. So
wow,
that's cheap.
Yeah,
and they're powered.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that
power goes out at 9 p.m. and then I lose them.
And that was some years ago.
So I've had these for it's got to be like almost 10, 15 years.
Yeah, my BX8As are 15 years. I know they're not good monitors, but I'm used to them. I can deal with them.
I was going to ask why you use those if you got ample Yamaha monitors.
I'm just because the HS5s are smaller. I find
you got the 8s.
Well, I don't have the 8s. Yeah, I wish I had the 8s. So I have the 5s. So I just find that the bass doesn't come through. Right. I don't know. I'm just used to these M Audio BX8As. They weren't good even in their day. I mean, they're just a cheap. I think I paid $800 for the pair 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm showing you my CD Baby page here. That's how much I've made in the last couple of months.
Right.
So what I was telling you to do was, if you go to the free marketing tools, I think it's free marketing tools, so it's do all tools. Get yourself onto all these on these ones, because what happens is that you get well, like for instance, Apple Music. If you go onto the artist Apple Music for artists, you then can set your own. So like if I go to, like, let's say artist site, I will do this. The Amazon one doesn't work anymore. I don't know what the hell they did. The app works. The Amazon one does not work. Okay, don't show people that. Go. Okay, go. Gonna ask me for a text.
Okay.
Oh no, let me in. So as you can see, I got 3 bands that I run, me and then the 2 other bands.
Yep.
And then you can go in and you can set up a picture for yourself. So you can look at your all-time plays. So I can do like years.
I didn't know any of this. This is pretty cool.
Let's do a lifetime. So you can see so 194 plays since it was released. Daily average is 1 Shazam count, which I love. Somebody actually bought it at one point. So that would have shown up on, that list that you were showing before, that would have shown up there.
Right.
So top cities, Edinburgh, Scotland is my top city. So Minneapolis. This makes me laugh because this album was recorded on a cassette 4-track, and it is my best. It's my best one. Everybody loves this one. This is where my friend passed away. This is the one that I recorded for him. So you can see how you did. Like, I got 14 hits that one day.
So you really can audit CD Baby then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I like about this, and then it tells you what you got. So all songs are or. So you can Spotify, same thing. So if I go on to Spotify here, I don't want to do that. I hate doing Spotify artists. Spotify for artists. There you go. So as you can see, so far in the past 7 days, I've had 58 listeners.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So there's the trend. So 143 for the month.
Wow.
And then here it popped up. This is for my dear friend again. I don't get that many.
Yeah.
I'm actually down 9, but yeah, that's mine. So 27 listeners for the month.
I had no idea you could do this. I've never seen this stuff before ever. So this is helpful.
Yeah. So my biggest song right now is the Sad Ukulele.
Right. Well, what about that Lawrence Welk cover?
Oh, I did not release that. That's only on Bandcamp.
Okay.
And I won't be releasing that because then I gotta pay for that.
Oh, I didn't know if that was maybe the song was so old that it was royalty free or something.
Oh no, it's only from the 60s.
Oh, okay.
50s.
Hey, I got a couple of comments here. We've got Darren says, "Did you get your Tascam 24 back yet?" No, I didn't, Darren. I'm rolling into my 5th week, and Numb Thumb at WarHeart Arts is saying that I should be calling and telling them, if you can't reproduce the problem, can you send me a video of what it is you're doing to try to reproduce the problem? So no, I don't have it back. I really miss it, man. Black Lily says, in the early 2000s, I had the M Audio, but the amps blew out of them. Yeah, I don't know why my M Audios still live. I mean, I don't have the greatest power around here. Somehow both my M Audio BX8As still live. Harry Wanna Die says, this sounds like some trigonometry stuff, and he says, damn. That catches us up in the comments. I think your Wally camera moved again, Mike.
Oh, did it?
Caught a ghost out the window.
It's still. Oh,
there it goes.
I don't know. It's on its own. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have ghosts. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Hey, is that a CAD mic hanging there?
Hmm?
You got a CAD mic?
This, yes.
Yeah. What is that? The CAD
179 or something.
Yeah, that's a good mic, right?
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I got it for free. Is it running away again?
I know a band uses that mic on drums.
I've used it for acoustic guitar. Let me see. Let me go into my documents here and let me look up my manuals, and that will tell me which microphone it is.
I think it's the M179. I could be real wrong on that.
A cat in here. I don't believe that. I do not have the cat audio in here. Oh, it's I can't remember which one it is. It's like a 179 or something.
Yeah, I think so. Darren says if they claim there's no problem with your 24, then it should be in your hands by now. Yeah, I suppose, right? 5 weeks is way too long. Hope you get it back soon. Yeah, I thought the silence is a little odd too. It's like, okay, so last Thursday you told me you could. I don't know. I'm trying not to pressure. I'm trying not to be a jerk. I'm trying not to be a bad customer. I don't know. There's
Turn
one.
out.
Sorry.
Looks like Num's making dinner.
Yeah, he's grilling. Sharon came and got him and said, "Hey, you're supposed to be barbecuing." Oh, that is Sharon. Hey, Sharon.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
Or is that
It's just the
pancakes?
sound of sizzling oil.
Oh, you're indoors. Is that pancakes?
She's making an enchilada casserole. Those are corn tortillas. You fry them first, and then you layer them like a lasagna, sort of.
Hey, I can be there in about 4 hours.
In a jet plane.
Yeah.
You gonna fly?
What's that?
A fly?
Yeah. I gotta get across to Detroit first, though.
So I got a good story for when I went to Vegas on our way back. We're sitting there, we're waiting to go on the flight, and my wife, we go to I can't remember, it's that hamburger place. We don't have them in Canada. I can't remember what they're called. We went there to get some dinner.
In-N-Out Burger.
No, it's like a Charlie or something. It starts with a CH. Either way, we're getting the stuff, and there's these two guys, and my wife is talking to one of them about ketchup and the packages, like the cups that it comes with. Turns out it's Floyd Mayweather Jr. that she's talking to.
No. Really?
Really?
That's awesome.
And because I'm looking at him going, he looks familiar.
Wow.
And I'm like, and the guy was watching. It was his bodyguard, and he's watching. And yeah, so my wife was, and then we're talking to the other two people who went on our way back to Canada. And the woman says, "I think that's Floyd Mayweather." And we're like, "Oh," I said, "I thought he looked familiar." So we actually, because my wife's brother is an amateur boxer, or used to be. And so we sent him a picture. We took it like a weird selfie so that we got him in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And we sent it to him and said, is this Floyd Mayweather? He goes, yeah. And he was really annoyed that we didn't go get an autograph, but it's like he had a bodyguard with him who was watching him the whole time.
Now you were in this fast food restaurant.
A couple seats in front of us because it was a small plane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my buddy was at an airport, and you know how every airport has like a variety store with magazines and stuff in it. Oh, he walked up, and Mike Tyson was reading the magazines.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm just rambling to myself.
Oh, we could hear you.
Metallica came through the airport here once.
Oh, that's cool.
And they were filming that video up on the butte.
Right. Mike was telling me Brady Bunch shot an episode near you.
Yeah, a bunch of movies, I guess. Tons of movies.
Wonder if the Russ Myers stuff was shot there. Like Ultra Vixen and Faster Pussycat Kill and all that stuff.
Not that I'm aware of.
So Christopher Dunn on my comments live feed that I did, he's asking how Num Thumb likes the studio bridge. I killed the feed a while back because it just wasn't working very well. Go on to the live with Quest for Gear and WarHeart Arts later on there, Nummy. You can let him know.
Will do.
All right. I guess it just popped up.
Got a couple comments here too. Darren Crawford says maybe it was Chipotle.
No, it was like a Charlie burger or something. I can't remember.
They definitely got different burger places than we do up here.
Carl Jr.
That's it.
Oh, I love Carl's Jr., man.
Yeah, it was a good burger.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah, it was kind of neat.
Okay, yeah, Carl's Jr., unless I'm mistaken, is Carl's Jr. Also it's like a sister company to another burger joint that it was the same company and they split in half, just like Zildjian and Sabian.
Okay.
They
Interesting.
did that with Carl's Jr. and the other one with that red star. I mean that gold star that's licking his lips.
I can picture it.
Yeah, you have that up there.
Supposedly there are some in Canada.
We've got Five Guys up here. It's amazing. You been to Five Guys, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good, but it's like $80 for the three of us.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you probably don't have enough of that we got in spades here is a good Mexican food restaurant.
That's right. There's some, but
happens, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, true Mexicans came up there. It's really good food there.
Right on. I love Mexican food, man. I want to learn how to. That's my next project, is to really dig into that and try to learn how to cook it properly.
Well, don't be replacing Mexicans. You still need them.
Well, yeah, I'll never get it authentic, but I got to come close. I mean,
it's like when America can't find good Mexican food anymore, everybody's gonna be like, oh, where can we find good Mexican food anymore? I don't know.
Hey, my prison meal, like if I was on death row, my last meal is up by where Mike is. There's an Indian buffet in which is Wayne Gretzky's city, Mike. Is that Brantford?
Yeah.
Brantford has an Indian buffet just off the Alexander Bell Parkway.
Oh, yeah.
And that is my prison meal, man. If I had the last meal, I'd be going to that Indian buffet.
My wife and I have been eating at Indian Hut in Grimsby. It's really delicious. I love it.
Right on. I've been to Grimsby lots.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We got some comments here. Let's see. Black Lily says the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I would go off on Long McQuade. I got a bit pissed with them on my last purchase. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're rolling into week 5 and we'll see. Darren had suggested Chipotle. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I got mad at Red One, Musique Red One out of whatever, Montreal, Dorval, or wherever they are.
Recently?
No, that was 2021. Because they sent me the wrong. I bought a cover for something, and they sent me the wrong one, and they said, well, just box it up. But because I had bought a portable rack for another thing, they just shoved the cover into the rack, and I said, I don't have a box. You didn't give me a box.
Oh, right.
And they argued with me about it. I said, well, you need to send it back in a box. I said, well, can't you just give me the money back and I'll send it to you? Like, no, we have to get it first. And of course, mail was slow at this point, and it's like, it took forever. Same with I bought a what's it called? An Ebo from them, and it got swiped.
Oh boy.
So it showed up at like I can't remember, a Pure Later or whatever, one of the hubs, and then it never left the hub.
Oh boy.
I'm like, well, it hasn't left. It's been there for 3 weeks. And they're like, well, we're sorry. They have to investigate. So I didn't get the money back for like a year.
Wow.
And I was annoyed. I'm like, really? I had to wait that long for it. And I was like, and then I just didn't buy. That's why I don't buy from them anymore. I had too many problems. I've never had any problems with Long McQuade, except for one item, which was a drum holder. And that took forever because they just could not get it. So we can give you a different one. I'm like, no, it's all right. I'll wait. So and that one only took like an extra 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, I generally don't have any problems with Long McQuade.
I'm the opposite. I've done maybe 5 music redone or Red One or however you say that, and never had a problem. But yeah, Long McQuade, I've never to this date ever got a successful online order ever.
Oh, I was promoting Red One at one point.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I was quite annoyed at the fact that it was like, okay, well, whatever, we can't do anything about it. I'm like, oh, great.
The biggest problem company I ever had was that Cosmo Music, but I mean, now we know how that went. Those guys are out of business now, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. We got some more comments here. Let's see. Harry Wanna Die says, Unk making them cuisines. Yeah, man. I love Indian food. I love Mexican food. I fail at making Indian food, but I want to dig into some Mexican. Harry Wanna Die says 4 hours, not in that Grand Caravan. Yeah, no kidding. Black Lily says, I saw Rita McNeil on a plane once. LOL. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
What, have you seen her?
A very big girl. I shouldn't say anything, but yeah, she was.
Have you seen her?
Her being Rita McNeil?
Yeah.
No, not Rita McNeil. Sorry. I'm thinking, is it Rita McNeil? Who am I thinking about?
I think you're thinking Rita McNeil.
I'm going to look it up.
She'd be hard to spot because she looks like so many ladies. You could go to church and find 50 Rita McNeils.
She was a large woman, and I'm not, it's just, I shouldn't say that. It's just
Black Lily says, yes, she was a big lady.
It's not politically correct anymore to say that, but yeah, she was a big girl. Yeah. So
it'd be cool to see her on a plane, though, but I don't know that I would believe it was her because she looks somewhat generic.
Oh, no, I would believe it's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would believe it's her.
Well, she's from here, right? Canada somewhere, I think.
Yeah. She's Canadian.
Let's see what else we got here. We got Harry Wanna Die says, John Pork shot an episode near you, Unk. Right on. John Pork is like this pig character that Harry likes that I had to look into. It's fairly entertaining. I don't know a lot about it. C. Dunn says, sorry, I came here since the live chat is on here. Yeah, that's no problem. C. Dunn, no problem. Keiko Design says, guacamole double bacon burger from Carl's Jr. Well, now I'm officially hungry.
Well, I'm not going to the States for a while, so I'll have to just think about it. That's about all I can say to that one.
Harry Wanna Die says, I smacked 2 Wendy burgers and 4 McDonald's Junior chicken along with the McChicken in one sitting, if that counts. That is fairly impressive. Darren,
sorry, like that. I can't even.
How'd you feel the next morning?
Yeah, no kidding. That's a lot of fiber.
My indulgence is when I go to the ukulele club in Niagara on the Lake on Sundays. On my way there, there's a McDonald's. I will stop in, get myself either a cheeseburger or a hamburger and a coffee and nothing else.
Yeah, that sounds good though. I love the cheeseburgers there, man.
There's something about them.
I got a McDonald's within like a 10-minute walk from here, so me and Chewy sometimes go and cheat. It makes the girls get so mad. I'll come back and I put the wrappers where they can find them, right? Like I'll make sure that a cheeseburger wrapper gets like draped across the garbage so that they find it the next day and they're so mad. Darren says, I hope Long and McQuade doesn't screw customers due to the postal strike coming. Yeah, that's going to suck.
Well, it just means don't use the post office. You have to pay the extra to get the Pure later.
Yeah.
I'm literally not buying anything until I get my debt under control right now.
Well, and I need to ship something to you and I need to ship something to Harry Wanna Die. So I'm like, well, I can't do it at the post office. Those guys could be on strike tomorrow.
Sorry, Numb Thumb. I know you're in debt due to your studio bridge, but yes.
And everything else. But yeah, it was biting off a bit much. I mean, it was in the plan, but it wasn't. We weren't ready to pull that trigger. But one came on sale, and I pulled the trigger.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
$150.
Yeah, man, but it'll be great once you're up and running. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
You'll get so much video action.
Well, there's that too. I mean, that's not doing it for the clicks initially, but that is going to be a good topic, I think, for the channel to grow. And also, eventually just start putting out that I could start doing mixes or summing or do stems for people.
Yeah.
Through the analog chain. And use the music, make the music.
For sure, man.
I am interested in seeing what that thing can do.
Yeah.
Because I know
the bridge itself ain't going to do nothing. The bridge is just going to record and play. But the system, yeah, I got to work out, And I don't keep my stuff wired up like one way. Like this is always sent to here, and I only use it for that. I don't have enough equipment to dedicate one compressor to every single insert on the board. So I'm gonna have to, song by song, is gonna dictate how I'm gonna route things, what I'm gonna use, and how I'm gonna re-record, process my tracks.
Get some more comments. Yeah, Black Lily says, yes, she was a big lady. I think she's dead now. I think that is right. I think she did pass. Keiko of FX Design says, now I'm officially hungry. LOL. C Dunn says, well, Mike mentioned me about 10 minutes and I was on his channel, so I came here since the live chat is here. That's cool, man. C Dunn says, is your Heritage Junior 500 ever get fixed? No, sir. I sold its corpse to somebody. They bought it for $200 Canadian. I said, here's what it's doing. It's not working. I've been complaining about it for a long time. The guy said, I think he was down in Nashville. He said, don't worry about it. I think he had 8 of them. He's like, I'm just buying it for parts. So I got $200 out of it. Harry Wanna Die says, how many burgers it generally takes you to fill you up? Harry, I don't have to stop eating when I'm full. I could eat a whole pizza. I could eat freaking probably 6 Big Macs. Oh, and then Mike's in the chat. And Harry Wanna Die says, guacamole gangsters. And Mike says, I was on a plane going to Vancouver, and I think 2 guys from 5440 were on that plane. Well, that's pretty cool. And we've lost our Zoom. Damn it. Well, that's
gone.
Oh, there we are. We're here. Sorry. Yeah, okay. 5440. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because they walk up to the thing to declare what they had, and it was a violin.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay. And I'm looking, like, these guys look familiar. But yeah, I think it was the singer and one of the guitarists or something.
Sam Roberts hung out in this city for a while, and my buddy ended up cooking for them a few times, and they offered him to be like their tour cook, but he couldn't. I mean, he has a family here, right? But he got me autographs from them, and he got himself autographs from them. So it says to Matt, long live Observatory from Sam Roberts Band, and all the guys signed it.
Yeah, these are all bands that Numb Thumb doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so Numb Thumb, we got this thing in Canada where all of our radio stations have to provide 40% Canadian content or some high number like that. So
yeah, generally what they do is they do like a Sunday Canadian show.
Yeah.
And then that's how they cover it.
So they have to like bombard us whether we like it or not with Bryan Adams and Tragically Hip and Rush and 5440. So like Our Lady Peace, stuff like that, whether we like it or not, they're hammering us with it all the time.
Who were those 2 idiots that had the Christmas special you have to hear every year?
Oh, you don't like Bob and Doug? I love Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Is that who that is?
Beer in a tree.
Well, the whole idea was to spoof what Americans thought of Canadians, so that's why it is the way it is. We're running out of time.
That's a textbook. That's an American textbook now.
Is it? Yeah, probably.
Canadian.
Yeah.
That's in a nutshell right there.
You guys even know who Our Lady Peace is?
Don't even listen to them. They suck.
Yeah, I know, but I'm wondering if it's ever made it down that far. Do you know who they are, Numb Thumb?
I don't.
Oh, wow. It never made it that far, Mike.
They probably did. I'm not super hip.
My ex-wife we had the CD Clumsy.
Yeah.
And she played we were at her parents' cottage, and she played that nonstop. 3 songs. And then she wanted to play it on the way home, and I'm like, no, I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let's see what else. If we got anything else in the chat. Black Lily says, I used to work with some of those guys. 5440 at A&B Sound. That's really cool. Harry Wanna Die says, is that a goose? That's my drinking bird, Harry. Mike says, I can only eat 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers. Really? I can eat way more than that, dude. Black Lily says,
hey, I'm on Ozempic.
Oh, right. Yeah, my mom's on that. She just started.
I have to be.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
I was diagnosed pre-diabetic, and my doctor said you've gained 30 pounds in 3 months. He says if you keep this up, you are going to have serious issues. So he put me on Ozempic.
I was gonna say I thought you were losing weight though. Like
Am now.
I'm now. Okay. I thought before though you were no.
No, I was not. I was gaining.
My mom's. My mom's.
Lost,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I've lost 50 pounds.
Right on. Yeah. Yeah. If you look back in your videos, you can tell. Yeah, my mom's not huge, but she's on it. She's been about 3 weeks. Costs about $250 a month, and yeah, she's on it. But I ought to be on something. But man, I can freaking eat forever. I should be one of the professional eater contest guys. Harry says I am thinking to put all that money in my savings account on black. When you think black or red,
He probably think he's going to gamble it.
I see. Black Lily says Our Lady Peace was okay back in the 90s. C. Dunn says, funny, I live in Ladner, but was in Tassawassen before, which they're beside each other. And the 5440 singer lived there for years, and I never saw him, LOL. My friend said he saw him in London, drugs here. Oh, interesting. Black Lily, if you not, Mike says, not if you have to listen to them for a week and only 3 songs and you can't stand the guy's voice. Yeah, I'm all Our Lady Peaced out for this lifetime, man. I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out an old Canadian band, Harlequin. Who knows it?
Never heard of them, man.
Serious? Oh, it's a 70s or
No.
70s band.
No, never heard of them.
In a sense, yeah. Black Lily knows. I listen to Thinking of You so much. I've been thinking of you.
Oh, okay. Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right on. There's some good stuff. There is some good Canadian stuff from the 70s.
Numb Thumb's just like, I don't know any of these bands.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's cultural barriers.
Harry says, why is your album not out yet? It is, man. I put it out. It's on Spotify now. CD Baby, I listened to it myself on Spotify today. It's called...
Because we were looking for it like 2 days ago or 2 or 3 days ago.
I think it just hit...
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I think just today. So Mike actually mixed the second last track, which is cool. And yeah, it's on there. It's on Spotify. I don't know where else you can find it right now. But yeah, I listened to it myself in my van off of Spotify today. Oh, Prism.
Yeah, we were cruising and we were looking for something to listen to. I was like, oh, Quest got a new album, put that on.
Yeah.
And couldn't find it, so we listened to the other Observatory.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, no, it is on there now. Hey, Black Lily says Numb Thumb ought to know Trooper. So my buddy also waited on Trooper at a Kelsey's one time.
Really?
Trooper passed through. And they've played like the local bars around here, like 100 people.
Raise a little hell.
Yeah, and we're here for a good time, not a long time. Isn't that them?
Yeah.
You know them, right? Numb Thumb.
I'd have to hear the hook probably. If it got like any like classic radio play or whatever, I'm sure I would recognize.
Yeah, it's like good high school stoner music from the 70s.
Yes, the boys in the bright white sports car.
I'm sure I've heard their hit.
We're just naming off all these Canadian bands now. So Prism, Young and Restless.
I don't know that one. Prism. I'm not familiar with them.
They were a prog rock band in the 80s. I think the lead singer died he was on a biking accident. He was going up he was either going up or coming down one of the Mount Rocky Mountains.
Ugh.
And he got hit by a truck.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Stopped by a truck.
Derek?
Again was a great song. You know, what was that one song? They had one song, I'm a spaceship superstar.
Yes, yep.
I got you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna email Numb Thumb a whole bunch of links to Canadian music and let him listen to it.
Sure. I'm always wanting to listen to different music. I don't want to hear any of the crap that I've heard a bunch.
Did the Guess Who make it to you guys, Numb Thumb? The Guess Who?
Must have America.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Not to
Yeah,
be confused
they're
with
the
The
one-
Who.
Right. They had the song American Woman
Yeah.
and one other hit that is on the tip of my brain. And yeah, then they fizzled right out or whatever, but they got put back in young people's minds because Lenny Kravitz covered American Woman.
Right. Darren Crawford says April Wine. What I can tell you about April Wine is if you DJ a wedding and you don't have April Wine, you could have a riot on your hands.
Roller, best song.
If you DJ a wedding, you already have a problem.
That's true. That's true. Oh,
Roller's good.
Take me to the captain. You'd like that. Take me to the captain. You'd like that quest. Is Take Me to the Captain a band or a song?
I think it's an April Wine song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, Triumph. Darren says Triumph. Armageddon. Night to Remember.
Did mine pop up? Because I put Bunch of Fucking Jerks. Yeah, that came up. That's actually a punk band from Toronto.
I don't see it, man. Did it come up?
It's underneath Triumph. Is it not there?
No. I think you got swear filtered. C Dunn says Prism.
Same reason they're not getting on the radio, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it tough to get some play, huh?
Everybody knows Loverboy.
Oh, Loverboy. What's their big song?
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Oh, yeah. I love that song, man. I love that song.
You know, I can stay up a little later. I'm not working tomorrow. I got the whole week off. So if you guys want to stay on, I'm good with starting up again.
Yeah, I can go another round. Actually, I might have to take a quick break, but I could go another round. Let's
I actually got to eat.
What's that?
I actually got to eat.
Oh, yeah. You got delicious Mexican food waiting for you.
You're in Arizona. Oh, yeah, we'll cut it. But yeah, I'm gonna send you a whole bunch of links there, and I'm done with Canadian music.
I will get my education on
Honeymoon.
Littlest next time.
Oh, Darren says that Chris Farley theme. That is that Chris Farley theme when he's dancing to Chippendales, right? Oh,
Have you heard Honeymoon Suite?
Yeah, what song it is.
Black Lily says I have to do some mixing. Right on. Thanks for joining us, Black Lily, for tonight. That's very nice of you to hang out with us tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna hook up my Ethernet cable and see if I get a better signal next time.
Later, Black Lily. Thanks for hanging out with us. Harry Wanna Die says Unk got them cuisines waiting. No, man, I got no food waiting for me, dude. Darren says FM Nash the Slash. That I'm not familiar with.
He actually covered American Band, but he called it I Am an American Band.
Well, I love that. You're like, we're an American band. We're coming to your town to help. That song?
Yeah.
I love that song.
FM is very progressive and very like out there. They were interesting.
I love that song.
Did you ever watch the new music?
On Much Music?
Yeah.
No, I never had cable when I was a kid.
It was on City TV as well.
Okay. Oh, we lost the feed. See if Mike wants to join up again. We don't pay for Zoom, so we get booted off. We're just still sampling it. Harry Wanna Die. The old data to make you a snacker. Yeah. Good night, all. We all just got cut off. Oh, I guess Mike's not going to do another round. I'm the cook in this house, Harry. My girlfriend doesn't cook, man. I mean, she can reheat some breaded M&M's garbage, but yeah, I'm the cook in this house. But hey, everybody, thanks so much. Yeah, it was fun. WarHeart, enjoy your Mexican food. Mike says, I'll make a list of Canadian bands that I love and put it on my website. WarHeart says, fun, guys. Thanks, everybody. Harry, so I got something cool to mail you, man, but frick, with the postal strike, you got to give me some time. So before I mail it, I'll email you and say, look, do you still live at that address or have you moved? I'll make sure, because I don't want this to get lost in the mail because it's freaking cool. So, all right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys. And we'll see you all next time. Reheated M&Ms, yeah. Darren says, hope you get your 24 back soon. Quest, be good. Yeah, man, I am missing it. I really want to tear into it and get this fourth album on the go. And yeah, it sucks. Hey, thanks everybody. Have a good night.